If you're a parent, there's this one moment. It's a mix of incredible pride and just pure, gut-wrenching anxiety. It's the moment your teenager gets their driver's license. We trust them. Of course we do. But can we really trust them behind the wheel? Well, what if that anxiety is totally justified? What if the way we've been preparing our kids for the road has a fundamental, dangerous flaw? The data shows a pretty startling gap that, honestly, we need to talk about. So, what you're looking at here, that's not a coin toss. That's the approximate first-time road test failure rate right here in British Columbia, 50%. Yeah, you heard that right. Just let that sink in for a second. Half of all new drivers who think they are ready, who feel confident enough to take the test, simply aren't. And that failure rate, it makes you ask a much bigger question, doesn't it? This isn't just about passing a 30-minute test. It's about surviving the next 30 times years of driving. So if half our kids aren't even ready for day one, what is the key ingredient we're missing to build a lifetime of safety?
Well, it turns out this missing ingredient, this core problem, it actually has a name. And it's a dangerous flaw that undermines pretty much every standard driver training program out there. It's called the practice gap.
So what is it? Essentially, it's all those hours a new driver spends in the car with mom or dad. The practice that's supposed to build skills. But what often happens is it just reinforces bad habits or completely misses crucial learning opportunities. It's practice without purpose, and it's basically the #1 failure point in getting a license. Not just here, but all over the world. And this slide, wow, this really puts that gap into perspective. Here in BC, we recommend 60 hours of supervised practice. But the global gold standard, like in parts of Australia where they've studied this stuff intensely, they require 120 verified hours. That's double what we do. And it's because all the research shows that's what it really takes to produce significantly safer drivers. And this quote from Andrew Merrick over at Young Drivers of Canada just nails it. He says, "The bottleneck is practice. We have proven systems that can reduce risk, but if we don't fix that practice bottleneck, we're basically failing our new drivers right out of the gate." So if just piling on more hours isn't the whole answer, what is? Well, it's about changing the entire philosophy of how we learn to drive. It's about learning to drive smarter, not just harder. Young Drivers of Canada has built its entire 55-year reputation on this one idea. Their proprietary method is called the collision-free approach, and honestly, the name says it all. The goal isn't just to reduce collisions, it's to eliminate them by changing a driver's core habits from the ground up. It's not about teaching you how to react when you're already in a crisis. It's about teaching you how to see it coming and avoid it altogether. So how do they actually do that? Well, it breaks down into this 4-part system. First, risk perception. They teach you to scan way down the road, 12 to 15 seconds ahead, not just looking over your hood. Second, hazard anticipation. That's training your brain to see a ball bounce into the street and instantly predict a child might run out after it. Third, you master actual emergency maneuvers like the avoidance swerve. And finally, cognitive training, which strengthens your brain's ability to make those life-saving decisions in a split second. Okay, let's make that real for a minute. Picture driving down Granville Street. This kind of training isn't just about staying in your lane. It's about anticipating that that bus is about to pull out of the transit lane. It's about instinctively doing that mirror signal shoulder check before a really tricky left turn. It's about constantly being aware of what they call the zone of potential conflict, all around your car. It is proactive, defensive driving in its absolute purest form. But here's the thing. Even the best teaching methodology in the world runs smack into that same old problem we talked about, the practice gap. So how do you make sure that every single hour of practice is actually productive, especially when the professional instructor isn't in the car? Well, you bring in technology. And this is the real game changer. It's an app called Driver's Coach. It was designed by young drivers, and it basically puts a virtual instructor in the car for every single practice drive. The whole point is to turn that unstructured, just driving around time into structured, meaningful learning. The app uses your phone's GPS and sensors to track everything that actually matters for safety. How smooth is your braking? Are you accelerating too hard? Are you maintaining your speed correctly through a school zone? Did you just practice on a quiet side street, or did you tackle a busy arterial road? It captures real objective data, not just vague feelings about how the drive went. And this, right here, is why it's so powerful for parents. It completely replaces that well-meaning, but let's be honest, ultimately unhelpful feedback of, "You're doing fine, honey," with cold, hard facts. You can literally see measurable improvement in black and white, and you can pinpoint exactly where more practice is needed. Okay, so we've got the methodology and we've got the tech. Let's bring this all right back home to the streets of Kerrisdale and that dreaded Point Grey Road test. How does all this actually come together on the ground, right here? Anyone who lives here knows Kerrisdale is a really complex driving environment. You've got those constant speed changes on West 41st, right? 50 to 40 to 30 and back again. You've got the high-speed, high-stress merge onto the Oak Street Bridge. You've got the winding curves of SW Marine Drive. And, oh yeah, our near-constant rain. A truly safe driver needs to master all of this, not just how to drive 30 kilometers an hour in a quiet residential zone. And here it is. Here is the crucial link. According to ICBC's own data, the most common reasons people fail the local Point Grey Road test are poor observation, lack of speed control, and incorrect car positioning. Now, these aren't just random mistakes. They are the classic symptoms of the practice gap, and they are the exact skills that the collision-free approach and the driver's coach app are specifically designed to fix. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This level of training, it's not the cheapest option out there. And that's a fair point. But it's so important to frame the cost correctly, not as a price you pay, but as an investment you make. This table really lays out the fundamental difference. On one hand, you have most driving schools. Their goal is pretty simple: help you pass the road test using the standard curriculum. But Young Drivers has a completely different goal: to teach you lifelong collision avoidance using a proven methodology and advanced tools. One is about short-term success, the other is about long-term survival. And when you look at it financially, the argument gets even clearer. Yeah, you might pay a premium for this kind of training up front, but that extra cost is absolutely dwarfed by the cost of just one at-fault crash, which can easily top $5,000 in damages and insurance hikes. The math is simple. Prevention is way, way cheaper than reaction. And look, this isn't just a theory or a sales pitch. Independent research has consistently shown that graduates of this program get into fewer crashes and get fewer tickets than the average driver in the province. The system works. The data proves it. So let's end with one last question. Think about it. We spend thousands of dollars on cars with airbags, with anti-lock brakes, with lane assist technology, all this amazing tech. But what is your car's single most important safety feature? It's the person behind the wheel. It's always the driver. All the technology in the world can't make up for a poorly trained, inattentive, or unconfident driver. So investing in the driver, it isn't just a good idea. It's the ultimate investment in a lifetime of safety.